Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and another tutorial. This is
You All Over Me.
You All Over Me by Taylor Swift.
Famously written about the Cheeto dust on the Fearless tour.
It's so
Just
dumb.
gets everywhere. Right?
So we're gonna learn this.
It's easy. Capo on 2 sounds like this. Part, and then there's a chorus that is slightly different, but not that much. Super easy, right? What's Taylor Swift's favorite chord?
C?
C chord, right? So we're playing it right here, ring finger, 3rd fret of the A string relative to the capo, middle finger, 2nd fret of the D string, open G, pointer finger, 1st fret on the B string. Now your pointer finger, get comfortable right there, okay? Just like my hand is comfortable in a bag of hot, crunchy Cheetos. Because we're gonna keep this locked in while we do the rest of the chords for the first run, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna strike, either with a pick or with your finger, the root note of the C chord twice. 1, 2. Got it. And then we're gonna get a 3, 4, and, which is a down, down, up. Okay? So some guitar teachers might be like, down, 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 up. No, that's nonsense. That's ridiculous. That's like Kroger brand Cheetos.
So what was
right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and. So yes, it is down, 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 up, down, up, but the count is what's more important. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and. The second chord is going to be the same thing, but now your middle finger just goes up a string, right, to 2A. Okay? Pointer finger's just chilling there like it always has. Right? Just like our fandom for Taylor Swift. Just waiting. Whatever you want to do. You want to go back and record stuff? We got you. You want to make new cool indie pop? We got you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and change that chord. Open it up. Okay? The third chord is an A minor 7. Right? You might see like, oh, an A minor 7. Well, this is actually harder. No, it's easier than an A minor. It's just an A minor without your ring finger. Or a C major without your ring finger, right? It's the same thing, but now our root note is that open A string, okay?
So you're just moving the root note from 3A, 2A, open A.
We're descending down, just like that, okay? So technically it is 3 different chords, right? And then we go to an F chord. Again, pointer finger's just chilling there, but now your middle finger's on 2G, and your ring finger's on 3D, okay? Now, to get it to sound like the recorded version, we're gonna do a hammer on with your middle finger. So when you down strum, right there, right? 1 and 2, 3, 4, and. Okay? So that hammer on comes in between the first and second beat. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Okay? If you can't always hit the string you're going for to get that descending line, just aim for the lower part of the chord, and eventually your accuracy will improve. But really try to focus on getting the sound of that descending bass note, is what it's called, instead of playing it full on like. You know, that's technically not wrong, but it doesn't have the same vibe. These are chill vibes. Right?
Sounds way more musical to do the descending line.
When you're going all in on a bag of Cheetos, usually that's a stressful situation, and you're stress eating, and you got that Cheeto dust all over me, right? But Taylor brings a chill component to that, right? Beautiful. You got it. You already learned it, huh? And this video had no prep at all.
No, Sean goes, I'm gonna teach you on the spot.
This is Andrea actually learning it, as you are. Now the chorus is great. It's really very similar, but now we can open up the chords a little bit In fact, that's really a good kind of rule of thumb as far as like if you're performing a song, the verses are down a little more and the choruses give you somewhere to go up to. So maybe now we can stop hitting the root notes and the chords are going to be C to that second chord to an F to a G. Okay? So I've seen on some of the chord charts already they have it go C to A minor 7 to F to G, right? I think it sounds better as the C with, this is called, it's having a B in the bass note. Some people call it the C over B, or C/B is a chord chart you may have seen. That just means it's a C chord with a B in the bass, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and F, 2, 3, 4, and G, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now some people at home are like, look at me play this G chord. Why are you playing a G chord with your ring in front? Why are you playing it like this, like we do? Well, first of all, I have a lot of Cheeto dust on my middle finger and I don't want to have it spread to the low E string.
You're like going with this Cheeto thing
It's like, I heard the name of the song, I'm like, I have a joke for that.
I know, that's why we had to film this
keep
video.
hammering it home throughout the whole thing. But it's more efficient, Andrea. It's more efficient, right? If you're going from this C chord, just move these two fingers a string this way, and then you have a G chord just like that. Again, you can do it like that. You know, that's inefficient, but that's fine.
You've like poisoned me because now all I do is this.
We're talking about using your fingers efficiently. Yeah? Which, if you're eating all in on a bag of Cheetos, you just use one hand. Right? That's the pro move. You don't go back and forth with two hands because then you're soiling both your hands.
Yeah.
So you have the one soiled hand, and then you have the clean hand for other activities. It's the same thing.
I can't believe this is a
It's
real
the same thing.
conversation that we're
C
having.
to B, F to G.
Oops.
Any F chord you want to use. And then we kind of break it down at the end, the very end of the chorus. We go to A minor, F, G. We can think of this as turning it around back to the verse or something like that. Okay, like a turnaround or something like that. It's a music term maybe. But yeah, it's just A minor. That's just you all over me. Right, and then we go back to the.
And then we just go back to the thing, the verse.
Right? Yeah, so that G chord, by the way, little music theory, this is the 5 chord in any key. In the key of C, C, D, E, F, G. G is the 5th note. So that chord is usually present before you go back to the 1 chord. Key of C is what we're doing here, right? Now technically the song is in the key of D, but we're using a capo, so we're playing the C-shaped chords.
Oh, so it makes it in the key of C?
Well, we're talking about it in the key of C, but technically we're in the key of D. If you're playing with a handsome jacked violin player, and you told him key of C, and then you start playing these chords, he'd be like, this is the wrong key. It's actually, in reality, the key of D, but we're using the shapes to talk about it in the key of C. But that G will turn you around back home. See it? Like G, right? It resolves on C. And Taylor knows all this. That's why she's one of the best songwriters around, because she kind of uses all these tips and tricks to make her music interesting. And here we are, enjoying it. Sounds great. Really get that hammer-on in there. I think that's kind of like a staple of her acoustic guitar song. These little hammer-ons on the F chord, on the C chord. Even at the beginning of the song, again, there's like little changes all throughout as far as how they're strummed. They're not as far as the chords, but like sometimes
strumming.
Not even the strumming so much, but like there'll be like right. Here's the beginning. Right? Sometimes the chords will like leave for a second, and like I'm thinking specifically of the intro, is we'll do kind of like a little riff, and all those riffs for the most part will come from just hammer-ons and pull-offs. There you go, see? I didn't have to teach her how to do it. She used her ear as a solid musician does.
And student.
Yeah, and just kind of figured it out. So it's really just a few simple shapes. Use those hammer-ons. Think about the count. Separate the bass note from the strum to get more of a cohesive musical atmosphere.
But go through like really quickly, like the verse chords again and then the chorus.
Alright, verse chords.
quick demonstration. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much, Sean, for joining me on this channel.
You know, I love to guest on this channel.
I know, we've noticed.
It's really a passion of mine.
Not just a hobby?
No, it's not a hobby. It's my passion.
Well, thank you. If you want to go check out Sean's channel, he has a lot more about guitar. Sean Daniel, linked below. And we will see you probably in a few weeks when Fearless drops.
Yeah, and also the Cheetos thing doesn't just apply to Cheetos. Same with Doritos. Same thing with any kind of bag.
You should be
with a powdered
sponsored.
substance.
The amount of times you said Cheetos, they should sponsor us for real.
Yeah, sure. Okay, great. We're here. We're here for it.
Bye, everybody.